to the second session of our fantasy intensive therapy. I'm delighted that you've chosen this unique form of therapy once again. In our previous session, we achieved some significant breakthroughs, and today we'll build upon that. Now, please close your eyes once more and relax as I use my telepathic and empathic abilities to enhance your imagination and bring your fantasy world to life. Let's immerse ourselves in your inner world. Can you see the vast nature around you? The mountains and the waterfall? And can you see me towering over you beside that mountain? Yes? Excellent. My presence is overwhelming you once again. That's lovely to hear. Please let yourself be impressed by my mighty presence, but stay calm and relaxed. You know there's nothing to fear. Alright, now I'll lean down to you and place my open hand on the ground in front of you, just like this. Please climb onto my hand now. I always find it amusing to see and feel tiny people like you crawling around my palm. It really is cute. Can you feel the warmth of my hand and the immense scale of my presence? It's breathtaking, isn't it? Very well, I'm going to lift you up now and bring you closer to my face so that we can have a good conversation. As you lie there, tiny and adorable in my enormous hand, think about the experiences you've had since our last session. Have there been any changes in your life? Have you put into practice the techniques we discussed in the previous session? Let those thoughts flow through your mind. You felt much lighter in the first few days after our session, especially after I crushed you beneath my sandal. Oh, that's good to hear. How long did it last? About 2 days. That's quite good. And what happened after that? Did it get worse again? With the increased stress, anxiety, and despair? Well, as I mentioned in our last session, the feeling of relief after the crush therapy is temporary. That's why we need to continue working on methods to improve your life. That's why we need to continue working on methods to improve your life so that you can experience lasting relief. Remember that I am telepathic and empathetic. I can see not only your thoughts, but also feel your feelings very clearly. I know you're easily shaken by others, and you're very self-critical, often judging yourself harshly. Correct? Yes, I understand. You believe you have no success in life and don't know what to do to make it better. Well, first you must remember that everyone starts out small. And I don't just mean your current tininess as you rest in my hand. I mean that everyone has small successes in life, and with continuous improvement, these small successes can gradually grow over time because they build upon each other. We just have to realize that. Can you believe that? Good. Please create a list of small successes you've achieved by our next session, even if they're really tiny things like getting through a workday or preparing a good meal or filling out a document. While it may seem small, it's one of your abilities that you can develop. Alright, now I'd like to offer you 2 more tips. Firstly, self-care and responsibility. I want to emphasize the importance of self-care and responsibility. We should always treat ourselves as someone we love and need to take care of, because if we don't care for ourselves, how can we have the strength to be there for others? Does that make sense? This means taking care of our physical and mental health, eating well and getting enough sleep, and taking time for our relaxation and leisure. When you value yourself and take care of yourself, you become more resilient to stress and emotional burdens. Make time for self-reflection and identify the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Set clear goals and take responsibility for your life. Others aren't to blame for your troubles. It is your responsibility to gradually make things better. What's that? You think taking responsibility adds more pressure and stress? That is an interesting point. Maybe we can explore this with an exercise now. Last time I crushed you beneath my sandal, and if I recall correctly, you wish to be crushed under my bare foot next time. Correct? Very well. Is the session ending already? No. But I want to emphasize something important with the idea of being crushed this time, so I'll extend this point a bit. I'm going to lean down now and place you back on the ground in front of me. Alright? Okay. So now please climb down from my hand slowly and carefully. Yes, very good. Please be cautious and step back so I can safely remove my sandals. Alright, slowly and gently, I'm taking off my sandals and placing my bare feet on the ground in front of you. You're so incredibly tiny compared to my size, just a speck before my feet. Oh, you think my feet are beautiful? That's delightful. I'm sure it will be more pleasant for you when I crush you under my sole. Are you looking forward to it? Very well. Now it's best if you lie down while I slowly raise my leg and lift my foot above you. You're completely overwhelmed by the beauty and immense size of my bare foot. Yes, after all, you're like an ant, small and fragile under my mighty foot. Be careful. I'm lowering my sole very slowly and gently onto your tiny body. Can you feel the pressure and warmth? Do you feel the texture and softness of my sole? It's pleasantly soft. That's perfect for my point. I will explain it to you. But before we begin with the squishing, I'll gently glide my sole over your insignificant body. Can you sense the immense size of my foot as it smoothly moves over you? It's like a mountain passing over a valley. Even though I'm so huge and powerful, I can still be gentle and careful, and you can trust me and feel safe. Do you feel that way? Perfect. Now you fully realize how extremely small you are. My soul is like an endless wall of skin above you, and you know that with a simple movement, I can crush you. That realization is very good. Now, I raise my foot slightly and slowly lower my big toe down towards you. Do you see how enormously large even my toe is compared to you? Several people your size could easily fit beneath my toe. Please become fully aware of your tininess in comparison to me. Do you? Great. Now I press my toe onto you. Can you feel the pressure and the power emanating from my toe? Does it feel good for you to be squeezed and pressed by my toe, despite the pressure and the strain? Yes. Isn't that interesting? Alright. Take a deep breath as I repeatedly lift my toe and then press it down onto your body. I will press so intensely that the air pushes out of your lungs. 1, 2, and can you feel the pressure building? The air escaping from your lungs? I lift my toe again, and you can breathe again. This is a breathing exercise that can really help you relax. As I continue to lower my toe onto you and apply pressure, I want you to intensely perceive all of this. Can you feel the ridges of my skin pressing against your face, your body? Do you sense the immense weight and pressure? Are you aware that you're under my foot, the foot of a giantess, while the air gets pressed out of your lungs? Do you feel how you can enjoy this situation? Relax despite the immense weight and pressure. Okay, very good. That's enough for now. I'm going to lift my foot away from you briefly. You can use this exercise whenever you're under great pressure or experiencing emotional burdens. Always remember to take deep breaths and imagine that the weight of my foot pressing the air out of your lungs. Then breathe deeply in and out, and it will calm you down. Alright, just stay there at my feet while I sit down beside you. Before we conclude this session, where I'll completely crush you once again, I'd like to address one more point. Goals. You're wondering how to improve your life. Goals are essential for that because they give us direction and purpose. Where do you want to go? What do you want to achieve? And more importantly, why? The why relates to your values. It's crucial to have goals and values that go beyond the everyday. By the setting of goals that are personally meaningful to you, you find a purpose that gives you strength and motivation. Think about what truly matters in your life. What values and beliefs guide your actions? When you discover a deeper meaning in your life, you can cope with stress better because you know what you're fighting for and the significance of your efforts. Of course, it will take some time to figure everything out for yourself. But start making a list of things that matter to you and what you want to achieve in life. Be honest about why these things are important to you and what you expect from life. Can you do that for our next session? Yes, very good. Then we're at the end of the session and on to the promised very intense experience where I'll crush you underfoot. And of course, it will be barefooted. Wait, I'm going to stand up again and... Oh, you even feel dizzy when you see me rise because I reach so high into the sky. That is funny. But it nicely illustrates my extreme size, doesn't it? So, are you ready to be crushed by me? Yes? Then I'll let my foot glide over you once more. I will step on you with the ball of my foot. It's relatively soft there, and you'll only feel a slight pain as I completely crush you. Alright, get ready for the power of my foot. Feel yourself being pressed into my soft soul. Let yourself be carried away by the imagination. Feel how your fears and worries, along with you, are crushed under my soul. I'll crush you slowly, so the process is gradual and intense, giving you time to explore all the emotions you feel beneath my foot. Do you feel smaller, fragile, insignificant under my foot? Perfect. After all, you're just a pesky, insignificant insect that I can easily squash. Alright, get ready. I'm going to increase the pressure to the maximum by stepping down completely. I'm crushing you now. Slowly. Are you ready? Nice. Here we go.